Hello everyone, my name is Miss Christiani, and in this video with references to 3 texts covered in this semester in the course Introduction to Prose, I will be discussing how my understanding of the term prose friction has evolved over this semester. So earlier in the semester, in our first discussion forum, we were asked to define the term prose friction or to share our little knowledge about the term. However, at the time, I had little to no knowledge about the term. So I did some extra research, and from what I have gathered is that it's a narrative writing in which you can choose to use imagination to tell an imaginary story. So at the time, that was my little understanding on the term, which was not wrong, but it's more to prose friction than just the little information I had gathered then. Now that I've done more research and listened to my lecturer read and explain the various texts, my knowledge has expanded. So, the 3 texts that I will be looking at is Animal Farm by George Orwell, A Rose for Emily by William Faulkner, and To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee are 3 of my favorite texts covered in this semester. So I will be using these texts to discuss how my understanding has indeed expanded or evolved over the semester, as mentioned before. Now the beauty about these texts is that they demonstrate different aspects of prose friction, which has indeed enriched my comprehension of the genres. So I'll start with Animal Farm. In Animal Farm, the story is a prime example of how prose fiction can serve as an allegory. But what is allegorical? In simple terms, it means containing a hidden or moral meaning. It can be used to describe a literary device or artistic form that uses symbols to convey a deeper meaning. In the text Animal Farm, it uses a farm and its animalism inhabitants to reflect real-world political events, specifically the Russian Revolution of 1917 and the subsequent rise of the Soviet Union. This widens my knowledge of prose fiction since it simultaneously tells a narrative which critiques societal structures. In Animal Farm, each animal represents different political figures and ideologies of the time. For example, the pig symbolizes the ruling class, particularly figures like Stalin. The novel mirrors the rise and fall of political regimes. The narrative examines themes like inequality, oppression, and the complexities of power dynamics. So in general, my understanding grew as I recognized that prose fiction is not only to tell a story, but to engage with and critique significant societal problems. It shows what has happened before and what is even happening today in our society, and it sends a powerful message, so hats off to the author. In addition, in the text To Kill a Mockingbird, here is where prose fiction acts as a medium for several commentary. It examines the significance of societal issues revealed in the intricacies of human behaviors and societal structures. By crafting narratives that address morality, justice, and racism, this basically tells us how prose fiction can communicate profound truth about human nature and society. In the passage, the interaction with characters like Mistress Dubose and the Ewells effectively showcase different facets of human nature and societal issues. So Mr. Dubose is an elderly woman who is described as cantankerous and racist, often expressing her prejudiced views about African Americans. However, her character also embodies the theme of true courage. Now, the Ewells family, particularly Bob Ewells, represent the darker side of human nature and a failure of society. During the trial, when Bob Ewells is understand his blatant racism and disregard for the truth reveal his character. He said, "I've seen a black nigga on the road and my man yellow." In A Rose for Emily, prose fiction isn't just about the straightforward narrative, but it can also play with time and perspective to enrich the reader's experience. Now to conclude, through this text, I have come to an understanding that prose fiction encompasses a wide range of themes such as societal justice, political allegory, and the intricacies of human relationships. Unreliable narration, symbolism all play a role in